Our ceremony is about to commence and we hope that you enjoy today's very special occasion. Before it starts, I have a couple of important announcements to make to ensure things run smoothly and safely. No alarm testing is due to take place today. Therefore, if the fire alarm does sound, please follow the instructions and directions of fire wardens and signage to exit the building as quickly as possible. We realise that many of you will wish to take photographs during the ceremony, and we are quite happy for you to do this. However, we would ask that you remain in your seat throughout today's ceremony, and please do not move about the auditorium, especially when taking photographs. This is a simple courtesy and ensures that family and friends of every one of our graduands can have the same wonderful experience. The ceremony will open with the academic anthem Gaudeamus Igitur, which means "Let us rejoice." And we hope that you take the opportunity to do just that and that you support your fellow student with your applause and the odd cheer as they too cross this stage on the most memorable of days. Can I ask that you switch off your mobile phones for the duration of the ceremony, and please do not leave until the end of the ceremony. Thank you, and once again, congratulations. The ceremony will now commence. Please rise for the academic procession. Please be seated. I now call on Meg Lussman, Vice Chair of the Court of Glasgow Caledonian University, to open today's proceedings.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, members of Court and Senate, distinguished guests, members of staff of Glasgow Caledonian University, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, I'm genuinely delighted to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony to celebrate the achievements of your family members, our students. We know how hard each and every one of our students has worked to get to the point of graduation. Today marks the culmination of an exhilarating, challenging, and of course very busy period in your lives. To our students, congratulations. This is a great opportunity for you as we sit in this splendid hall to reflect upon your achievements and dream big about the doors of opportunity that your award will open in your lives. Today marks a milestone in your life, one that will be enriched by your successes at Glasgow Caledonian University, the University for the Common Good. We very much value our relationship with you and hope that this will continue after your graduation. Glasgow Caledonian University has more than 180,000 graduates spread across the world, and we're delighted that you are to become one of this excellent community. We know you will be impressive ambassadors for the university, and we shall follow your successes with pride. I now have great pleasure in officially declaring this graduation ceremony open. I hope each and every one of you will enjoy a very happy, memorable, and fun day.
Professor Shirley Raitt, Dean of the Glasgow School for Business and Society, will present graduands.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I present these graduands to receive the following awards. Doctor of Business Administration, Ewan Alexander Black. Doctor of Philosophy, Karina McGowan. Melissa Ann Mesick. Jennifer C. L. Murray. Master of Business Administration, Manpreet Kaur. Manpreet Singh. Seema. Esther Toyoso Adebayo. Omolola Basaya Amida. Abipsha Chowdhury. Amit Devi. Alawasai Joseph Ige. Swaroop Kaur. Cameron Mitchell. Vishnu Priya Mudapaka. Sophia Nawab. Chinenye Henrietta Okenamwa. Alaba Ibrahim Olali. Bilal Rafi. Aisha Sadiqa. Mumtaz Taj. Muhammad Takim. Master of Science, Amina Zipora Odoli. Mary Otape Anyabuke. Carrie Crosby. Patrick Clinton Uruteri. Itisham Hadi. Isui Enogwam Imalele. Chinonso Livinus. Abigail Esther McEwen. Stephanie Scott McStorley. Brogan Meakin. Joyce Gana Minshila. Rose Oriasinme Nana. Babatunde Amos Abufemi. Grace Obioma. Mojisola Abigail Udubiyi. Chanelo Ufananye Arukwi. Jessica Sharap. Suleiman Brown T. Danvi. Mohammed Aslam. Mohammed Feroz Sheikh. Mohammed Suhail. Uluwatoyan Finmalayo Adindi. Johnson Oluwasan Ajayi. Akib Ali. Asad Ali. Bilal Ali. Kazim Ali. Nbekchukwu Andrew Amefule. Hassan Wakar Aslam. Olawa Bikolo Olamide Atunbi. Mohammed Awez. Mohammed Awez. Mohammed Awez. Adeniyi Johnson Ayeni. Simisola Grace Bamodu. Oletan Sani Busari. Priyanka Charun. Venkatasai Cherupala. Ivy Valerie Nana Essie Krenzel. Milan Dutat. Sabikan Nahir Ena. Wilson Uju Enwerim. Ayukunle Paul Esan. Gideon Olufemi Falayi. Hassan Jamil. Ian Bruce Jamwaka. Mohammed Abdullah Javed. Sravara C. Kanagala. Abhishek Kata. Manpreet Kaur. Ramat Hanif Kazi. Rehana Kusar. Syamith Kunath. Rama Krishna Kara. Muhammad Ismail Kutakodan. Rakesh Manivanan. Havis Abdullah Mubin. Karthik Maladaran. Santosh Kumar Nagamala. Imran Nazir. Ikechukwu Gabriel Nwafulu. Francis Oduwara. Ojo Felix Ugunlei. Aialua Daniel Ogunmodede. Oluwatosin Esther Okurubido. Genesis Olasoji Oladipo. Ayodeji Stephen Oloyi. Bukola Ayowede Omofari. Anne Mike Onoja. Ogantega Faith Oruma. Miracle Pronin. Ranjith Kumar Ramarvazagam. Tululope Mary Salako. Muhammad Abbas Sheikh. Suleiman Ahmad Shakil. Ude Agwu Ude. Gopakrishnan Variathodi. Yusuf Olasan Kanri Yusuf. Azizat Abiole Yusuf. Temi Lulua Phoebe Fagbemi. Latifit Oyanike Jimo. Mercy Chooks Kinchor. Olufemi Adekunle Odofin. Sagan Samson Olufemi. Olusoji Treasure Oluba. Olaniyi Samuel Okanyanmi. Opeyemi Deborah Olamide Oyibo Perigbeyi. Nandi Sam Omagu. Adiola Adetola Adedire. Mohammed Adil. Dimitra Damanyaka. Zareen Gull. Edmund Ayimeri Ezebigui. Sultan Akhtar Joti. Chinwendu Nelly Z. Benita Chiamaka Okankuchu. Maria Akeri Oyakihire. Sadakir Raman. Justina Skolasinka. Mitali Yadav. Jyot Ruhani. Obina Ogamua. Richard Ayoba Mandeli Agunbiedi. Reem Mohammed Abdullah Al Haremi. Saif Salim Saif Al Makruki. Utena Ayub Haider Al Zajali. Kashif Ali. Anthony Mensa Amosi. Mohammed Anus. Zeshan Asgar. Nafisat Omutayo Busari. Usman Ansar Bott. Onyeka Ephraim Ezi. Pratik Hanumantharaya Alupur. Samuel Onyandika Igili. Mohammed Arslan Javed. Archana Gilson. Oluwaseun Ebenezer Kayode. Vikas Kashinath Kesakar. Emma McCarthy. Somto Felix Mora. Alan Barry Muego. Elijah Chukwumenka Nevo. Raja Harris Pervez. Praveen Raj Rajamakan Raja. Kahinde Alawasan Robert. Sharon Shaji. Bhagwant Singh. Tanya Elizabeth Thomas. Francis Chibuzo Ugu. Ubong Ukemi Upana. Hari Krishnan Unukrishnan. Sneha Varghese. Ayodolapo Tolulupe Tafa. Kabarat Adenike Adesekan. Joy Boluwatife Ahibe. Chisholm Udoka Epirek Chukwu. Dinashika Prasada Jayathunga. Matiulan Khan. Sylvia Udarachukumwa Umambala. Ahmad Raza. Muhammad Abubakar Siddiqui. Zain Ula. Ukachukwu Andrew Umemba. Suliat Abimbola Yakini. Ikemi Ruth Oseji Victor. Halima Suleiman Salam. Mist Nahid Sultana. Postgraduate Diploma, Sandeep Kaur. Joy Onezi. Nabila Rashid. Mayoa Ezekiel Awatunde. Donovan Echilamere Oganga.
Professor Anita Simmers, Dean of the School of Health and Life Sciences, will present Nick Hartshorne-Evans for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, Today we have great pleasure in honouring Nick Hartshorne-Evans BEM in recognition of his pioneering commitment to improving the lives of people living with heart failure across the UK and beyond. I present to you a man whose story embodies vision, resilience, and the profound power of lived experience turned into transformative action. As founder and CEO of the Pumping Marvellous Foundation, Nick has become one of the UK's most influential voices in heart failure advocacy. We're especially pleased that he is joined today by his wife Karen and daughters Natasha and Anastasia. But Nick's journey is far from conventional, and that is exactly where its strength lies. Born in Liverpool in 1970 and raised on the red side of the city, Nick began on the shop floor and rose quickly through the ranks of national retailers such as Sainsbury's and Staples, becoming one of their youngest district managers. With sharp business instincts, he went on to launch one of the UK's most successful retail recruitment firms, earning recognition in Crane's Top 40 Under 40 and as a finalist for Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Nick was on a high-flying business trajectory. Then, in 2010, at just 39, life changed dramatically for Nick. After weeks of feeling unwell, he was diagnosed with heart failure, a condition we often associate with the elderly, not with a dynamic, successful entrepreneur in his prime. In recovery, Nick searched for support, but only to find a void. What existed was outdated, uninspiring, and didn't speak to the reality that he and many others were living. And so Nick did what great leaders do. He created what was missing. What started as a local support group in East Lancashire has grown into the UK's only patient-led heart failure charity. Under Nick's leadership, the Pumping Marvellous Foundation has become a force in heart failure care, making sure that the patient's voice is embedded in decisions that shape their treatment and care. Nick's dedication, however, has earned him much more than just a seat at the table. He often leads it. He advises NHS England's Heart Failure Policy Unit, contributes to clinical guidance with NICE and the Scottish Medicines Consortium, and helped establish the Global Heart Hub, a worldwide alliance of patient-led groups working to change the future of heart failure. Perhaps his most visible legacy is a simple acronym, BEAT. Breathlessness, exhaustion, ankle swelling. It's time to see your GP. It's raised national awareness, reached millions through media, digital and grassroots health checks, offering potentially life-saving diagnoses. When I chatted to Nick, he said his proudest achievement to date was Beat to Treat. This is a groundbreaking model that provides heart failure or proves that heart failure can be identified, diagnosed and managed within 60 minutes. It's already been piloted across the UK and is transforming outcomes, reducing hospital admissions and, importantly, saving lives. And remarkably, or perhaps I shouldn't really say this, he's done this without a traditional academic route, choosing instead to learn by doing. And my goodness, he did. Today, Nick collaborates with researchers, clinicians, advises policymakers, and speaks at international cardiovascular conferences. He also shares his expertise right here at GCU, contributing to a gold standard UK module, and the only advanced level heart failure module delivered in Scotland by our nursing team here at GCU. His journey is a powerful reminder of what lived experience, fueled by insight, entrepreneurial spirit, and deep empathy, can truly achieve. For his trailblazing leadership, his unwavering advocacy, and his role in transforming the lives of thousands living with heart failure, it is only right that we honour Nick today in this wonderful academic setting. His extraordinary contribution to public health and his continued global impact truly reflect GCU's commitment to the common good. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer upon Nick Hartshorne-Evans BEM the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
With the power vested in me by the Senate of Glasgow Caledonian University, I now have great pleasure in conferring upon you, Nick Hartshorne-Evans, a Doctor of the University, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Wow, am I supposed to do a speech after that? Okay, so I've got a bit of a cold, so if I just, have to clear my throat sometimes. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the all-important graduates, and it's a great day to speak to the business students, yeah? It's a pleasure to be here amongst such esteemed company. I am a get-it-done kind of person. My personality is relentless, sometimes restless, and perhaps described as impulsive. Many would call me a disruptor, while others might see me differently. I can assure you that one of my key qualities is never give up. I have little word of caution. I have never done a speech with a script. I'm usually sort of walking up and down and winging it, as my wife would say. I'm absolutely delighted to receive the award of Doctor of the University. It means a great deal to me. I thought I would share some details about myself that aren't as readily available on the internet as they were before the advent of the modern internet era. So these are a bit of sort of dial-up modem type times. Let's discuss a bit about my history to help put it all into perspective. So I attended a school in Crosby, a suburb of Liverpool called Merchant Taylors. It was a very academic school. You had to take an entrance exam to get in. Around 1984, there was a point in time where I received career advice, and I remember that Mr. Smallcombe, who was a geography teacher by trade, my careers officer though, said to me, "You will make something of yourself, boy." I spent 10 years working in corporates, honing my skills before deciding to venture into recruitment consultancy. And I do say consultancy. It wasn't just shifting people around, it was actually helping companies with their recruitment process. There I owned and led what became one of the largest UK retail recruitment consultancies called Imagine Recruitment. The name was inspired during a flight from Manchester to New York in 1999. That's when I married my wife, Karen, who's sitting up there on the left. I plugged into the aircraft's entertainment system, and the first song I heard was the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Californication. I was a bit scared about pronouncing that in front of you, but I think I got it. A great song, but not the right one. Next on, Imagine, Liverpool, John Lennon. And our company was born. I quickly headed to Manhattan, so this is how old it was. I quickly headed to Manhattan in the car, found an internet cafe with a dial-up modem, put in the internet what a dial-up modem was, and purchased the domain name, imaginerecruitment.com. Thus, Imagine Recruitment was born. Imagine all the people. Great name for a recruitment company. We work with leading blue chip retailers such as Tesco, supplying talented individuals across the UK and Europe. And I sold my share to my other business partners in 2005. In 2005, I invested in a business that supplied luxury clothing to the wealthy and famous, as well as to those with questionable backgrounds. I'll leave that to your imagination. We provided garments to renowned footballers, golfers, rock stars and celebrities across the UK. During that time, I was named in Crane's Business Inaugural 40 Under 40 in Manchester, which is where I have something in common with Barack Obama and Oprah Winfrey, to name just a few past Crane's winners. I was also a regional finalist in the Entrepreneur of the Year Awards in 2006. Anyway, all of this came to a sudden halt in 2010 when I was diagnosed with heart failure caused by the swine flu pandemic during 2009-2010. Now this is a bit left field, okay, but my wife and I can now laugh a little because we used to joke that when I was searching for books in Barnes & Noble in the US and Amazon in its very infant days when it just supplied books, that I was searching for books on nuclear, chemical and biological warfare and viral zoonosis. Yeah, why is that relevant? Well, it's relevant because who would have thought a virus would stop me so abruptly in my tracks? 2010 was not the end. Heart failure was not going to define me. Whirling forward to 2025, from the early years of 2010, we, and I do say we, it's not I, we have built an effective patient advocacy machine that respectively challenges the heart failure urban verse. Our reach is global and we are recognised as key opinion leaders in patient insights related to heart failure. Some provinces in Canada are now adopting our Beat HF campaign. We help people live better with their heart failure diagnosis, and in many cases, heart failure causes a relentless toll on the body, affecting quality of life, lifespan, and accounting for 2% of the overall NHS budget, which is a lot of money. We gather their needs from large communities where we provide community insights to the system, and this has never happened before. Many voices, not just one, not just me, many voices. This means that decisions are made by influential organisations that run our health system, such as the NHS, such as NICE and the SMC, among others, will always be informed by and incorporate insights from our extensive community of patients. We have developed a comprehensive, robust and flexible learning platform that benefits both patients and the healthcare system. We provide over 350,000 pieces of patient information to the NHS each year and are involved with our patient educators in most research into heart failure. Patient educators came with me walking into Apple and seeing an Apple educator, and I thought it'd be nice to call them patient educators. I have managed to position myself at strategic points within the system to ensure our people and their families are listened to. They have a voice. Firstly, I would like to thank Angela Graves, who is a Queen's nurse, who was my heart failure nurse, and later became the charity's chair. So she resigned, left the NHS, and she became the chair of the charity. So she absolutely believed in what we did, which was all about patients. Secondly, my father, who helped me build a well-governed charity, responsible for putting many of the important systems in place that make us tick today. Yeah, there's 3 pages here. I am coming to the end. The many thousands of believers who have advocated, thirdly, the many thousands of believers who have advocated and sometimes risking their necks for a common goal we all agree on, which is putting the patient first. And lastly, I would like to thank the most important people in my life, my wife Karen, who's sitting up on my left, on your right, and 2 wonderful young women, Natasha and Anastasia, my daughters. Without them, this would not have been possible. So since 2017, I've supported Yvonne Millerick and David Barber in delivering their CHF Optimising Health and Wellbeing Masters Level Heart Failure Model, which is, from this university, a world-leading and remains the gold standard for heart failure professionals. It ensures that new recruits in heart failure understand the importance of actively listening to their parents. It has been an honour, even through COVID, we did it through COVID, to assist with this internationally recognised programme. And I was asked to give you a little takeaway, so I used to go back to my old school and lecture to the upper fifth and upper sixth. They were the O-level and A-level, GCSE and A-level, show my age, GCSE and A-level students. And I used to use this, so I'm going to use this today. Bake your own cake. Use the correct ingredients. If you want to get on in life, use the correct ingredients, mix the batter, and bake at the right temperature for the appropriate time. No soggy bottom guaranteed. My initial goal may have been self-therapy, to create the Pumping Marvellous Foundation to deal with my condition, my diagnosis of heart failure. Starting a small but perfectly formed face-to-face support group in East Lancashire, now we are a patient-led, patient-centric insight machine. We're not just the UK, but teams around the world connect into us. I've just come back from the States, from Washington, DC. Heart failure did define me, but in a different way. Find what defines you. Be human, that's really important. Sometimes it's quite difficult, but be human, enjoy what you do. Finally, I would like to wish all the graduates today the very best of luck. You create your own luck. Use your memories of today to shape your future. Emotion drives you. Thank you.
Professor John Connolly, Vice Dean of the Glasgow School for Business and Society, will present graduands.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I present these graduates to receive the following awards. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Alexandria Atchison. Ronan Aitken. Tegan Robin Aitken. Bisma Ashgar. Gavin Mohammed Said Babakar. Alisa Fatima Beg. Caitlin Ann Batley. Aaron Beattie. Luke John Beaucharge. Louise Brawley. Aidan Paul Brown. Cameron Brown. Joanne Francis Callahan. Aidan Campbell. Lauren Ann Cahoon. Kira Wasana Coates. James Stewart Crockett. Gillian Crown. Amy Dalton. Lewis Darragh. Sky Douglas. Fraser Duffus. Anna Galley. Connor James George. Matthew Gibb. Oliver Harris. Katie Louise Henderson. Emma Hickey. Alex Johnston. Robbie Keith. Ben Kelly. Holly Kerr. James Kinnear. Rahul Kumar. Murray James Lean. Rachel Katrina Lawson. Tori McKinnon. Henrik Markush. Amina Mariam. Millie McCourt. James David McEwen Short. Callum McFadden. Daniel McGarry. Mia Marianne McShane. Jessica Miles. Sarah Jane Miller. Emma Miller. Daniel Muir. Ross Moran. Ellie Rose Patterson. Jack Reed. Josh Richardson. Emma Louise Robertson. Liam Ross. Oliver Ross. Christopher Scullion. Samia Shamshar. Rona Shearer. Hamial Shahib. Zohib Shukat. Carson Stedward. Ailey Stockman. Ian Stewart. Surya Thapur. Rachel Minitom. Lois Kathleen Carol Turnbull. Enrico Ward. Cameron Watson. Rebecca Watson. Will Whitelaw. Cara Louise Wilson. Charlie Natalie Wright. Kirsten Young. Ellie Sajic. Hope Zebanati. Ryan McQuat. Louis Allison. Ellie Anderson. Brooke Andrews. Logan Barclay. Rajan Singh Bhatt. Amy Beth Bothrill. Rian Sherfi. Louise Cole. Rory Cunningham. Lydia De Silva Costa. James Edwards. Sakib Farouk. Junior Ferguson. Joseph Anthony Finnan. Amy Fox. Keane Gamble. Harris Bruno Gottardi. Amelia Hall. Nathaniel Hutchison. Reem Ibram. Drew Mary Lang. Scott Longmuir. Jamie Lumsden. Kyle McInnes. Taula Ruth McConaughey. Michael Maguire. Christiana Mackay. Lauren McLaughlin. Tegan Brooke Kennedy McMurray. Tony Ann McTaggart. Francesca Miller. Joseph Mooney. Ryan Muir. Niamh Murphy. Matthew Noble. Luke O'Donnell. Kirsten Gillian Park. Faith Roy. Abby Elaine Russell. Karamveer Singh Sambi. Olivia Shields. Jennifer Sloan. Nicola Spears. Gregor Steele Murray. Emma Louise Stevenson. Anna Isabel Thompson. Lucy Utley. Alessandro Ventese. Taylor Marie Walker. Mia Wallace. Graham Gallen Waugh. Lewis White. Sophie White. Neha Wilson. Chloe Wong. Harris Yeoman. Ayman Zishan. Arman Ali. Jessica Allen. Mohammed Farkan Bashir. Tony Elizabeth Ann Bryce. Carrie Ann Convery. Eva Veronica Crawley. Ebony Coulton Huxham. Daisy Devlin. Rachel Gardner. Evangeline Gochan. Jolene Margaret Levy. Lara Mackenzie. Claudia Sonny McKinnon. Emma Mason. Ellie McIntosh. Pamela Milne. Adine Munshaw. Ewan Thomas Murray. Sky Nichols. Flora Robertson. Sohail Sarwar. Arusa Shahid. Semon Tatarenko. Maxwell Christopher Tysell. Jessica Watterson. Mohammed Zazi. Ailey Claire Campbell. Alejandra Chavez. Caitlin Kelly. Abby Elizabeth Layden. Jessica Erin Malloy. Emma Margaret Reid. Lauren Smith. Stephanie Varela. Matthew Blaney. Lauren Cunningham. Mark Gallagher. Alistair Hewitson. Jay Hewitt. Marcin Kijakowski. Emma Lawler. Jennifer McIntyre. Vitalina Matusiva. Michael Pryor. For Bachelor of Arts, Erfud Ahdi. Jack McDonald. Barhanu Nicol. Isla Baxter. Ruth Hughes. Angel Stewart. Jennifer Grant. Derek McAteer. For Certificate of Higher Education, Mina Clotig Munga. For Bachelor of Arts, Victoria Duncan. Damilola Samuel Edula. Fayan Faluma Deborah Olufami. Pro Vice-Chancellor, I present all other graduates listed in the order of proceedings in absentia.
Professor Andrea Nelson, Pro Vice-Chancellor of Glasgow Caledonian University, will deliver the closing address.
Thank you. And before I start, let's take the opportunity to give all of our new wonderful graduates a huge round of applause. Today, we gather here to celebrate an incredible milestone in your lives. It gives me great pleasure to be here to deliver this closing speech on behalf of Glasgow Caledonian University. Graduation Day is a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, and it marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter in your lives. So first and foremost, congratulations to each and every one of you. This is your day, a day of triumph, and a day to reflect on the remarkable journey that has led you to this very moment. We are inspired by your commitment to education and your pursuit of knowledge. You have demonstrated resilience, curiosity, and an unrelenting desire to grow both intellectually and personally. And you do that in a university that is thriving. We are the largest and leading modern university in Scotland. We are a university that is leading the way in our education and our research. We are a university that is deeply connected, working in partnership with employers and communities. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also the invaluable experiences you have gained being part of your university. From participating in sports activities, volunteering, and forming lifelong relationships, you have embraced the full spectrum of university life. These experiences have helped shape you to live the university's values of integrity, creativity, responsibility, and confidence. As you embark on your next chapter, I urge you to embrace all that you have learned throughout your time at Glasgow Caledonian. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace, and you, as the graduates of today, will be the architects of tomorrow's society. Embrace the opportunities that come your way, and remember that with every challenge, there is an opportunity for growth and success. As you strive for personal and professional success, never forget the university values or the importance of compassion and empathy. Your education has equipped you with the tools to make a difference in the world, so please use them wisely. Be the change agents who work towards a more inclusive, just, and sustainable future. Your generation has the power to create positive transformation, to challenge the status quo, and to bring about a world where everyone can thrive. all of the university staff have supported you and encouraged you in your academic journey. You could not have achieved your success without our wonderful teaching and support staff, just a few of whom are behind me on the stage today. I am sure that you would like to join me in thanking all of the university staff by giving them a huge round of applause. We would also like to take a moment to acknowledge and reflect on the people who have supported you on your journey. Your family members, friends and mentors, some of whom are here today. Those who have guided and encouraged you along the way. Their unwavering belief in your abilities has been instrumental in your success. So if you're able, I'd like you to stand up now and give a huge round of applause to your family and friends gathered here today. Thank you. We can sit down now. As you step out into the world, remember that your learning does not end here. Life is a continuous journey of growth. Never stop seeking knowledge, be curious, and never stop challenging yourself. The world is filled with endless possibilities, and you are equipped with the skills and knowledge to navigate the ever-changing landscape. You are now part of a large network of alumni who have come before you and who stand ready to support and uplift you in your future work. So please stay connected, continue to learn from one another, and together you will forge a future that is bright, inclusive, and filled with endless possibilities. In closing, I want to once again congratulate all of our new graduates of Glasgow Caledonian University. You entered this room as graduands and you leave as graduates. Your hard work, determination and dedication have brought you to this remarkable moment. And I have no doubt that you will go on to achieve greatness. The world awaits you. So let's give our wonderful new graduates another massive round of applause, please. Our ceremony will now conclude with Scotland the Brave from Pipe Major Russell Meakin and Pipe Sergeant Emma Meakin-Spence, after which we will process from the hall. Thank you.
Will you please rise for the academic recession?